Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. That's right, we're back, because Square Enix has released the first of at least two parts planned at this time, but the first of two parts, the DLC. And yeah, I thought we'd get started on this and just try something out. I've been really stressed out lately trying to do the endgame combat simulator battles in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I could really use something fun and different to do while we're trying to get through those and while we're waiting for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to come out. Alright, so Echoes of the Fallen, you can see it down there. That's the new little edition that we've gotten now in January, and there's another part coming in February. But as far as I know, we can just continue in with this right from where we left off. It's been a while since I've done this. Chapter Appearance. You can now change the outward appearance of Clive and his allies. Access the Hideaway's Areta Stone to try out this new feature. Alright, cool. A new quest line, Echoes of the Fallen, is now available by speaking with Karen at her stall in the Hideaway. So there we are, that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, I haven't played this in many, many months, so it might take a little while to get me reoriented with the controls and stuff, but it seems like everything is feeling pretty smooth already. Alright, let's talk to Karen.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up what you can.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Don't know. How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They call it them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. They can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pie, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
Yeah. She's always perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
The Imperial Fringes.
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
tell us you bought another lantern?
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Yeah, I would have started running a long time ago.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then, I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this, too.
Right again.
Yes, please.
I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
All right. Echoes of the Fallen. Brand new adventure to go on here in Final Fantasy 16. So quest destinations for Echoes of the Fallen are indicated with a little purple icon. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed. Okay, I already know all that. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives to the to-do list, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I want to come over here too and just check this out and see what else we can look like. Hall of Virtues. Appearance. Use appearance option. That's what we're doing. So Clive, Jill. You can change everybody. And Ambrosia too. Normal. Burnt. Black. That's it? 2 options. That's strange. You might be able to download more stuff. Snow White. I guess I'll just change all these. Joshua, Ashen Gray, Icy Blue, and Rosarian Gold. Alright, we'll change them all for the DLC. There we are. There's our new look. I definitely like the original one better, but we'll play around with this for a little while. Alright, so now let's go talk to Joshua.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, You'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Right, so it looks like we're going off for one more adventure. What's this? Byron.
What can I do for my favorite nephew?
Talk about Truinity Accord?
You'll
No.
be fine, Clive.
Thank you. Make for Porta Solde. So let me see here. I think in order to get there... How do we do that again? Let me see here. I need the world map. Aha! Let's look around a little bit. Origin. Alright, well here is... The markers really help, huh? Let's go to Porta Solda.
Mario, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Alright, let me look at... See here. We've been here before. Of course. We've been everywhere. Martha's Rest. Okay. You have reached a pivotal moment in Echoes of the Fallen. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Sure.
Excuse me.
Onwards.
Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and lead did. I chased them all the way from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry. We've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucketload knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why? You're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy. It's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Alright, so it says make for Buet Bridge. Now, so that's pretty close. I am kind of like... they've already kind of mentioned it a few times in the dialogue, but I think that part of this expansion is going to include clearing up this ugly weather that I can't stand. So I'm kind of excited about the opportunity, or the possibility of this all kind of going back to normal soon. A little late that the game is over, though, but anyway, here we go. This is our first battle in many, many months. I don't even know if I remember how to do this. Who's this? Yeah, maybe should have practiced a few battles at the Areta Stone. Let's just see what happens. Pressing all the buttons to see what works. Alright, let's just head to the marker here if we can. And get on with things here. I don't know. Quiet Sands. Yeah, I vaguely remember this part when we were here before.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Death blossoms. Alright, so here we are at Buick Bridge. So let's see what we had to do here.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were, your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And that we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road. Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Clive is always
Lead the
being
way,
so
brother.
polite. I'd almost forgotten how polite he was. Alright, let's head down this way. Old Isle.
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Quest destination nearby. Alright, let's take a look.
This isn't at all foreboding.
Careful.
Careful.
Hand over those crystals!
Here's one.
Come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traitors.
Here's somebody over here.
And the rest.
Burn! I remember doing this. Where we go? We see new. I guess we're just going around fighting these things. I guess. No, I gotta have to change my setup. I don't like that it keeps going into the flight mode with Bahamut.
Go on, Finger. You can go on. Chief, breathe. I'll read. This should be far enough. Chief? They've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief. Tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
Alright, here we go. And a little battle here. Whoa. Whoa, that was awesome. We had everyone there. Let's do a mega flare. There we go. Didn't take too long, did it?
Did you see which way they went?
Yeah, the battling is still pretty easy with those rings on, for sure. They're really helping me out. But like I said, I think I might want to switch up Bahamut, but I guess we'll keep him for a little longer because the fire breath is working out so well for us.
We'll never pick up their trail.
Alright, let's just catch up with these hooded guys.
There was something odd about those three. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Let's pick up this item. Oh, a bighorn. Oh! Wasn't ready for that. Yeah. Poor little thing.
What did you find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our three charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
Alright, let's move forward.
They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Bluebird.
We hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we better stick to the...
Cool. A bluebird. I don't remember those.
This one.
Ah! Trying to get this fire in the right position. Okay, there we go. That was for a sharp fang. Alright, so I think we're in the right area, though. There's supposed to be something else around here. Is it in the water? Huh. Nope. There they are, I see them. Okay, let's kill these guys. Now, I saw them. I saw those guys. Where are they? Here they are.
All right, lads. I think we finally lost them.
Then think again.
That's right. First, I'm gonna get this. Ah, too bad we can't. Oh well.
Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible. Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
Oh, God. All right, we got it. Let's do it. An Akashic Bighorn. Are you kidding me?
Martha would appreciate that vision.
This whole DLC is just run there, run there, run there. Oh well.
I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway.
All right, here we go.
This shouldn't take too long.
Gotcha. Burn. Right at the bomb. Burn, burn, burn. And now we got a bunch of these other things around too, causing trouble. There we go. I got those evades in time.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
So we're heading to that thing, it looks like. That's probably where the new crystal is. The hidden crystal. Hidden mother crystal.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no. You don't mean...
The dusk crystals, aye. Halleck? Marnik? We're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief. What about the lights?
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to East Pool and make our approach from the dim. To think.
All right, East
Mother
Pool.
crystal here in
Let me just take a look here. Where are we going exactly? There. So then let's go here. That's a lot closer. Yeah, we're much closer. I probably should have... I kind of cut him off there, too, though, unfortunately. I guess he was kind of trying to tell us something. Here's some old familiar faces.
That's it.
I'm not going to talk to any of them right now, though. Let's just head to the marker, if we can. All right, what do we got up here?
Are those goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive,
Cool.
remember where we are.
No magic. Right.
No magic?
They're even uglier up close.
I don't remember that you couldn't use magic here, but it's interesting. Right, well, we'll just take one out at a time, and it looks like Torval is going to help us out. Go, Torval. How about you? You're done. And then you. These guys all have names, too, it looks like. Domiva. Oh, no, they're all called the same thing. Domivas.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive, Joe. You may want to see this.
What?
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
All right, here we go. All right, so we have a new destination here. All right, well, let's just do it. The Sage Spire.
Seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Cool.
It doesn't sound like we're welcome.
Yeah, every Final Fantasy game has a giant tower. Alright, this is a pretty awesome place, the gallery. Alright, so I don't know how much of this tower we're going to be able to get through for the rest of this episode. Maybe I'll just try and thoroughly explore the bottom part of this tower, and then we'll call it quits, and then do the rest of the tower in the next episode. But let's take care of these patrol unit MEGs. Haven't fought these in a while.
There's ether here.
Wow, they're not doing much. They just kind of sit there. That's gone. This one. That one. Awesome. Cool. Let's go here. This place looks really cool. Wow. Surveillance units. And what do we got here? Escapement belt. What's that noise? Is that Torval? No, it sounds like goblins. Yeah, they're in here. Heart Flame. Some opponents will cast the spell Heart Flame to summon a magic sphere that protects a nearby ally by dealing damage to any who come in contact with it. Enemies accompanied by a Heart Flame. Okay, blah, 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 blah. The sphere can be dispelled by attacking it, but be warned, melee strikes to the sphere will deal Clive damage, so ranged spells are recommended. Good to know.
So now we know where they got their weapons.
Get them all together and burn them. Oh! I wasn't fast enough with the dodge there. Darn it! Oh well, we still did pretty good. We killed most of them. No, I don't have time for Mega Flare. So there is another one left. New enemies with lightsabers.
Too slow.
Ah. Wish I could see what was going on. Ah, that was too slow. There we go. Done. Oh, there's another guy over here. Ah. Well, I thought I avoided that, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, this is a big one, huh? Okay, he's just about done. There we go. Wow, he was pretty tough. Is there anything else around here I could take? No.
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
What's this? Nothing. Thought that was a door.
I know that voice.
Come
on.
Alright, here we go.
Well,
oh boy.
It is.
Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this before in this game. Holy, that's creepy.
Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
Wow.
Talking about Joshua.
Good things, lads. Good things.
Wow, he actually took a hit.
Hey! Over here.
That's right. Pick on someone your own size, right?
Take your friend and get out of this place. Now.
And while they run away, we do the fighting.
Yep, once again. They run, we fight.
I think you've made it angry.
Look out for the purple light, I think. Huh? Yeah, this guy's cool. Sigma. Oh! Stay out of those. Aha! do another Mega Flare. Ugh. I'm gonna rely on Torgal to heal me as much as I can. Oh! Get out of there! Yowzers! Oh, I gotta get out of this light. Okay, we're not doing so good here. How do I heal? I don't remember how to heal. Staggered. That's good. Staggered's good. Didn't seem to do much damage while he was staggered, but I guess it went down a little bit. So let's do this. This is what I should have done while he was staggered. Ah! I should have done my my limit break. Ah, we're not doing so good here. Okay, avoided that one. Ah! Can I do this? I just want to, like, get him dead. Ah! There we go. He's just about done. Whew, was tough. Living tissue. I wonder what that's used for. For crafting, huh? And a fallen enforcer.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency core relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
Yep, and it's going bye-bye. The crystal relocation. I wonder where it's probably going to the top of the tower.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then? As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us. Told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes, at a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
All right, and there is the journey forward. Looks like we're recovering hit points now. Here, let me just talk to Thumneil again.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear. I told the chief we should go.
All right, so in the next episode, we are going to be moving forward here and I guess continuing to explore this tower. That's definitely going to be enough for now. Our first little dive into the DLC here at Final Fantasy XVI. Everything looks really, really good. Yeah, looks great. So I'm excited to move forward. So in the next episode, that's what we're going to do. Head right down that way and continue the adventure. All right? That's going to be everything for today's episode. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourselves a great day. Bye for now.